Greetings, Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. Welcome to your reading for October 2023 by LightWorker. The first portion of this reading will be an Akashic Records reading, and after that I will open a few tarot cards to see what other messages are available to you from the tarot cards. This is a general reading, and if you like to have a personal reading with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit my website www.amalightworker.com. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for you, and it is available for download and purchase if you are interested. I have done a reading for your sign and also for each sign of the zodiac, available through the Vimeo link posted down here below in the show more description box. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. When you do subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell, leave me a comment in the section below, or give me a thumbs up so that this way I know that I am having an impact on you. Without further ado, Aries, Sun, Rising, and Moon, let's focus on this Akashic Records reading for October 2023. Aries. Change is in the air. Internally, there's going to be so much going on with you. Many of you are going to be dwelling on choices, options, having to think of a direction, where to go from now. There is a sense that as you are navigating through your own feelings, you are going to notice your personal world kind of shifting. For many of you, you are going to have a lot to think about when it comes to your love relations, a marriage, if you are married. Some of you are going to focus a little bit more on finances, a family circumstance that involves finances. Some of you are warned to be very careful if you have to deal with a friend, a family member, a relative. When it comes to sharing money, when it comes to giving money, lending money, borrowing money, all of these situations where for some reason you have to share finances or give or take money, within the family circle, within the circle of your relatives or friends, may not necessarily be the smartest choice. Okay, so for some of you, you have to navigate through this circumstance with a good strategy, and you have to use a lot of diplomacy. Many of you are going to try to get out of a circumstance that feels very complicated. You could be trying to get away from office gossip, office politics. You may even try to not be involved into certain circumstance where different people are not getting along. Maybe different family members, maybe different friends. It's like you're trying to avoid to be implicated in a circumstance that you have no wish or desire to be involved into. For many of you, I am shown that you may have to deal with a legal related matter. For some of you, this could be in connection to a lawsuit, courts, trials. I also keep hearing arraignments, if that is even a word or a legal term. And some of you will be asked to testify in a court. Other ones may simply be asked to give a testimonial for a product you purchased or a service that you purchased. You are going to be doing some sort of a review. Okay, you're reviewing somebody's website, reviewing a product, reviewing somebody's service. You have to be very aware here about how you may end up doing this review. Are you coming from a place where you are very emotional and you are not being realistic? Okay, because you may end up speaking too soon or writing a review too soon, okay, before you think or before other events unfolds. Okay, so try not to rush your judgment into this, or try not to rush your emotions into this. I am shown many of you Aries is ending up in a circumstance where you get to meet and greet new people, new acquaintances. There's this sense that there's invitations lining up for you, okay? When you think that you are forgotten, you are taken for granted, suddenly all of that shifts and changes. For certain, for sure, you are not someone to be taken for granted. Some of you are going to be dealing with matters of travel, international travel, getting a visa, getting a work permit, matters of immigration, matters of citizenship, matters of having to renew a passport. You may find yourself in a new circumstance. Recently, some of you moved into a new job, okay, got a new job. For some of you, this may still be happening. Okay, there is this sense that some of you are getting to know a new friend, a new acquaintance, but for some of you, you are getting to know somebody in a romantic sense. Pay attention to, is there a circumstance that is putting you under pressure? Are you pressuring yourself? You have to be very careful here of taking better care of your physical body. For many of you, you could be going through a process of healing, recuperating. Maybe some of you felt under the weather. Some of you could be recuperating from a medical procedure or a surgery. The world as you know it is suddenly taking a whole new meaning. Many of you are going to feel that you are waking up every day with a purpose. Yes, you did feel like you lost your purpose or your sense of direction at some point. You are going to be able to regain trust, to regain that sense of purpose. Many of you are going to feel that you are growing spiritually, emotionally. Where you felt lost, now you're going to find your way again. Finances are being shown to me again from the Akashic records. Many of you are going to be dealing with taxes. You may be dealing with receipts. You may have to return an item or items that you bought. Therefore, save those receipts because you never know when you're going to need them later. Many of you are going to come up with ideas. In your mind, you are creating ideas. You are creating solutions. This time around, you do feel a little bit more in control. For every little problem that may be coming up, okay, you are going to be quickly on the move to resolve it. You are bound to have some communication issues, and this could be due to technical difficulties, okay? Due to internet not functioning properly, reception of your cell phone, or other technical issues. You may need to clarify how are you feeling, what are you thinking, because for many of you they are showing me your thoughts like clouds hovering over your head. Take your time to select your thoughts in your mind, to organize thoughts in your mind. For sure, many of you are going to feel like you are in your organizational skills are kicking in. I am shown many of you going through old files, pictures, videos, selecting old files on your social media, on your computer. And maybe for some of you, this could be related due to your work. I see also many of you organizing, rearranging your workspace, your work desk, your office, or your home office. I am shown that some of you are going to be looking for documents, a license, a marriage license, all documents in connection to an anniversary, or some sort of a celebration that calls for going down the memory lane and finding some old pictures or old memorabilia. Your devotion is showing. Some of you are going to devote your time and energy into taking better care of yourself, a diet, physical exercise. Some of you are going to feel a devotion toward meditation, prayer. But I also see your social circle expanding. You're going to have many moments that are going to give you a great deal of pleasure. Enjoying a meal, a walk in the park, enjoying somewhat the solitude, but I don't see you spending too much time alone. If you have been involved in some sort of a car accident, a car crash, maybe you were the eyewitness, maybe you were in the accident, there could be more information coming in, or there could be more situations unfolding around it. Some of you during this time could be dealing with traffic court. Many of you are going to catch up on bills that maybe you did not pay before. Time is going to be of an essence. You are going to deal with time-sensitive materials, time-sensitive situations, and important deadlines. If you are someone who is taking a course, a class, you are being trained in something, okay, or you are taking a workshop, these are actually going to be going very well. The knowledge that you are getting now, whether it's coming through your personal life, the skill that you have gained, courses, classes, or you being self-taught, the information that you are gaining now is going to serve you as the stepping stone to build more into it. You are setting up yourself for financial success. However, you still want to pay attention to where is it that you are spending for no reason. Some of you are going to be going through an area of your home that maybe needs fixing or repairing. I see little repairs here and there, fixing or changing light bulbs, going through your drawers, fixing a drawer that maybe it's not working well. Many of you are going to be, in other words, as a matter of speaking, putting the dot in every I and crossing every T. Are you getting well? Are you getting along well with an elderly person in your life? This could be an elderly person that you take care of. This could be a mother, a father, one of the grandparents, because it feels that the situation could be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you truly have to be very, very patient in dealing with this person who appears to be elderly, whoever the elderly person in your life may be. And I'm sure that some of you are having success in online dating. I mean, for some of you, you are getting to meet people in person, but some of you I'm shown scrolling through pictures in some sort of a dating app, scrolling through pictures. A voucher is coming through. This could be a voucher connected to house payments, something being approved from the government where they issue some sort of a voucher, or maybe the company that you work for issues some sort of a voucher, because I'm sure something being approved, and it does feel like it's coming to you in the form of a voucher. Finally, back payments, whoever owns you money, or maybe a check that hasn't been cashed in yet for whatever reason, now it all comes through because the money now seems to be available to you. Do not jump onto conclusions if you see somebody or if you are dealing with a circumstance. Wait and see what happens first before you form an opinion. Life for some of you is going fast forward. For other Aries, the bigger shift that you feel is actually internally, because you are switching from a place of uncertainty, having to struggle a little bit, having to make certain choices, wondering about your direction, and now suddenly feeling more grounded into your own body, more grounded with your emotions, more grounded in your thinking. So life can turn out to be pretty easy and very fun if you allow it to be, okay? Don't take little things much more seriously, or little problems much more seriously than you should. I'm not quite done yet. Don't go away. I'm going to open a few tarot cards. And for those of you who would like to know more, I have done an additional video for you, for your sign, and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the Vimeo link for that is posted down here below in the show more description box. The first card that wanted to show up for you is the Six of Wands. This is the victory card. To me, it represents victory, success, adoration. It also means that, yes, for right now, this is success, victory, a celebratory conclusion to a circumstance, but work must continue, okay? So you're not quite done yet. However, for the time being, savor the moment. This card to me also represents travel, and sometimes it also represents a marriage, getting married. The next card that you have is, you have to be very aware of your competition. You may be dealing with competition, being in a competitive situation, playing sports, where different people or different teams are competing. There could be some sort of a competition in a love-related circumstance, or in the workplace, or getting a job. The next card that you have is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the wealth card. Okay, it means that suddenly you have it all. You have the house, you have the family, you have the dogs. Some of you could be celebrating a housewarming. This could be your house or somebody else's house with whom you are deeply connected. This is also a card that is reminding you not to forget the people who helped you to reach this success at this time of your life. Now, for some of you, this could be you celebrating some sort of maybe a wedding anniversary, okay, or another anniversary related to a couple, you being in a couple, or in regards to your own marriage. The next card that you have is new love. It means, for those of you who are single, you have not met this person yet. This person is yet to come in your life. For those of you who are in a couple or married, it means that very soon a new pet or a child is entering your life, thus meeting or finding new love in your life. You may have to deal with important decisions in a relationship, having to think, do I take this relationship forward? How do I proceed from now? So some of you may have to do some reflecting on a relationship that you have, or having to decide with this new relationship, this new love, this new person that I'm meeting now, how do I proceed from here? The next card that you have is obstacles. Okay, so far we did very good. Now, obstacles is not necessarily a bad card. When you do get the obstacle card, it means that if you are dealing with a delay, or if you are dealing with a circumstance that feels difficult, okay, sometimes it may turn out to be a blessing. Life is telling you to slow down so you can examine your affairs, okay, so that you can truly find the root cause of the problem. And for some of you, if the circumstance is about a relationship where one of the parties involved, either you or the other party involved with you in a love relationship, they don't know how to proceed from there, whether they like to take the next step of this relationship or not, maybe that's a clue. Because for some of you, you're going to feel that you dodged a bullet. So pay attention to the divine timing. If something it's delaying, maybe it's not meant to happen for right now. You may have to figure out a different, clever way, okay, maybe even thinking outside of the box to resolve the circumstance. So any obstacles, delays that you may be dealing with, it may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. The next card that you have says yes. Okay, yes. The direction that you are choosing now, the choice that you are making now, the decision that you are making now is the right choice, the right direction for you. But just because feels right and it is the right thing for you to do doesn't mean that it's going to be as easy. You are going to have signs along the way to confirm that this is the right choice. And you know it. You will know it very, very well intuitively. However, you may also have to look around and ask for help among your friends, among your family members, relatives, or acquaintances. Just because something feels right and you know that you are proceeding in the right way doesn't mean that you cannot ask for help. So this card is confirming that you are headed in the right direction for you, but do ask for help along the way. So ultimately, you are being asked to also trust your intuition. Your angels are helping you along the way. I hope that this is making sense to you, Aries. Do leave me a comment down here below. And yes, of course, if you'd like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, available for download and purchase through the Vimeo link posted down here below in the show more description box. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell. And Aries, I will reconnect with you again in the next video. Email me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit my website www.amalightworker.com. I'll see you soon. Bye.